welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and if you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss an upload. And to my returning subscribers, you know I love you so much. Okay, what I have for you today, beyond excited, we are going to do some DIYs, okay? I don't know how many I'm going to do, it just depends on my hand, but it's going to be a bee-themed spring summer. You could use these for spring or summer. So I'm so excited, so let me get everything flipped down and we will start with this first little bee-themed DIY. Okay, for our first little bee-themed DIY, what I'm going to be using is one of these cheese boards that I picked up at Target's Dollar Spot. I think they will be so cute. They were $5. And so let's get this going. And I wanted to tell you all about that L'Oreal telescopic mascara. Don't waste your money. I don't like it, okay? Don't like it at all. It might be good for lower lashes, but nothing else. Okay, now I'm going to take this apple barrel in Toasted Marshmallow, and I'm going to paint this. You really wouldn't even probably have to paint it, but I just want to paint it. Okay, so let's pour that out. And I used my heat gun the other day, and I love it. It is so much nicer than the hair dryer. Oh my gosh, how did I live without it? I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to coat this front and back, and I don't care if it's completely coated. I just don't want any bad edges or hard edges. I think this kind of needs thinned down just a little bit. It's a beautiful day today, and Maggie is on the couch as usual. She loves it. We're starting her on some probiotics because I noticed her eyes had started running and she was slinging her hair. Her hair, listen to me. Slinging her head. And I looked it up and it says it could be that her gut bacteria is bad and she was scratching a lot. So I was like, well, I don't want her to be miserable or anything. So I ordered that and they came today, and I don't think she's that fond of the taste. It's pork flavored and she doesn't seem to like pork flavor. So there's that. Okay, so I know you know what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and paint the front and the back of this. All right, this is all painted and dried. And like I said, you wouldn't even have to do this if you didn't want to, okay? Now I'm going to take this image, and I'll link them in the description box below. I got them off of Etsy. You get several images, and I'm going to be using about 2 of them, I think. Maybe 3, we'll see. But anyway, I'll link them in the description box below. They weren't an excessive amount of money, all right? And I just printed them out on rice paper that I bought on Amazon. So I'll link that rice paper in the description box below. And I just put it through my... I don't know why my camera shut off. I don't know what all you caught, but here this is. I'll go back over it because I won't know until I edit it. But right in here, I think I could have torn it a little different. But is that not cute? This is my first time using my own rice paper and printing on it, and I think it turned out really great, okay? So, you could put molds on this if you want. I hope that caught me decoupaging that. Ugh. We'll see, I don't know. I could also print out more of that and just put them in strategic places, which I think would be very pretty. All right, what I'm going to do is I think I need to warm this up. I just do. Okay, I'm gonna take that Dixie Bell Best Dang Wax and my new wax brush. I've been waiting to use it. And I'm gonna put it in here. And work it in here. I think I'm just gonna start buffing gently. Very, very gently. Because to me, it just looked a little too pristine. You know me and old. I like old. I mean, I don't want it to look real old, but I already like that better, okay? You don't have to put anything like that if you don't want. It's just what I prefer, okay? But I knew this would work pretty well, and then I'm going to take right here on this edge and kind of soften it because I didn't want it to be quite that dark, and I think that looks so much better. Okay, now let's see about our ribbon choices. You know, I think I may do jute. I was looking, and I think I might really just like to keep this simple and just wrap some jute around there. I don't know, we'll see. Hope I don't get my okay, now we're just going to, I don't know what got on that. We're just going to start wrapping our jute around here. Yeah, I'm liking that better. It looks much more organic to me. Then I'm going to cut this in the back. Put that right there. I'm liking that. I think that looks so cute. I really do. Cut these stray hairs off. Now, let's see. I don't want to put anything on the bottom. Now, I saw on Amazon, I wish I had these little bee things that you can put on there. They're made out of, I think, resin, and that would be adorable. But this is our first little bee theme DIY. I love it. It is so cute. We're not through with this one. I think it needs some lavender. Because, you know, bees and lavender and flowers. To me, that's what this needs. Just a little bit of lavender. And I'm going to hot glue this. I wanted to put it there, make sure I liked it. You could leave it alone. Definitely could. And I wish I had more realistic looking lavender, but I don't. But this is from the Dollar Tree. Look how cute that looks. I just think that is so sweet and perfect, all right? Now we're finished with our first one. Okay, for my next one, I'm going to be taking this from the Dollar Tree, and I took all that flowers and stuff off of there with my heat gun. So easy. And this little scraper tool that comes with it. Oh my gosh, cannot say enough about it, okay? So I'm going to paint this with this coffee latte from FolkArt. I was going to try, and I tried to sand that off, but it was bothering my hands. I had this Dollar Tree little sander. So I'm just gonna flip it over and use the back. So you definitely can do that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to take my FolkArt coffee latte, all right? And I've added a little water to it because it was a little thick. And I don't want this real heavily. I don't want to change really the color but this back is just a little lighter than what I want. And I just want to kind of make it look like everything else. And I'm going to paint the top. So what DIYs are you all doing for spring or summer? I know a lot of you have said you're doing the bee lemon theme. I think that's a very popular theme. It's perfect for summer, even spring. Really can't go wrong. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit right here. All right, I'm liking that. All right, so I'm going to get my little heat gun out and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I have. Now I'm going to take this Archival Ink in Sunflower. And like I said earlier, I think it's drying out, all right? And I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, and I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. It was $6.99. I thought it would be so cute. So let's see what we can do with this. I think I need to re-ink this stamp. All right, so let's see. Let's put it down here. It's kind of hard to see, but it does show up. I know you probably cannot even start to see that. Okay. And let's look here. We'll put that there. Just something to make it look kind of honey related. And I don't want to cover everything. Like I said, I don't think you can even see this, but there, I can't tell if it's coming out or not, okay? So I have that and I really like it. I'm going to dry this with my heat gun. Okay, and then here is another image that I'm going to be using on this one. So, get my water. Same thing as before. And like I said, I don't know how much of this caught. Because I've noticed this kind of is bleeding. Where I have an inkjet printer and it's kind of bleeding, but like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I kind of like it because it's given it more character. You could leave the border on if you want. That would be really pretty. Now, if you have a laser printer, I'd say you probably would be better off than me, because I doubt that it would fade, but I like it. I think it adds, like I said, character to it. Tear a little bit more off here. Trying to get it to kind of match. It's better if you just tear your edges. Okay, and that's what we're getting. I think that's really cute. Now we're going to go back with our Mod Podge and put that right on there. And I really didn't even need to do that stamp. Maybe if I had used a lighter paint, but but I wanted it to be like that color. So, like I said, this is all trial and error. But that's okay. And I'm just going to set this right here and go from the center out. Okay, and it just has a ratty old edge, which I love. I love for things to look so distressed. Just have a light hand with it. Okay, and that's what we're getting so far. Okay, then I just cut this little bee out, and it's not on rice paper, and I'm gonna see where I might want to put it and how I want it flying. I think I want it right there. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we'll put him. Or her, I'm not sure what it is. Trying to keep it. Kind of like that. Okay, then jute, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me dry this. All right, that's what it looks like dried. Now, okay, now I'm going to take this and take my hot glue gun. And put some jute right there. I just think jute works perfect for bees. Okay, that's what we're getting so far. Okay, now I'm going to go right back with this lavender. I think it's so perfect, like I said. Okay, and here is this one. I think it's really cute. Okay, here they are, and I will show them to you up close. Then I'll set them somewhere in the kitchen. I don't know where I'm going to put them. But here is the first one. I think that is so sweet. I love it. So pretty from any angle. Love it. So simple to do too. Very inexpensive. And then here is this one. I think that's precious too. And you could also paint like this very top, like a cream or a white, like the lid, even black or even yellow to pop all the yellow. I think that would be cute, but here is that one. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you'd subscribe and become a member of our family. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell and set it to all so you won't miss an upload. So I will see you Tuesday. I'm not sure what, but we will get into something. So let me go get Maggie and let her say hi to you. And then I will set these little beauties around and let you see what they look like up close. Well, here is the baby, and say, I was sleeping on the couch being a good girl. Oh, we love this baby to death. So until next time, bye guys. Okay, here they are. This isn't where I'm going to put them, but I think they are so cute. Let's look at this one first. It just looks so adorable. You would never know that you made that. Love it. And I really like those printables. I didn't pay much for them, but I think it gives such a summer, spring look. Then here is this one. I think it's just as cute as it can be. And I may take some of that wax and kind of put it over that bee so it's kind of dark like this one. So I think I'm gonna do that. And you can see that stamp. You can see it, but it's not right in your face. But I still think it's very pretty.